In this video, we'll be taking a look at one college football game happening on September 26, 2024, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one college football game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Army versus Temple. There is only one college football game scheduled for Thursday night, featuring a matchup within the American Athletic Conference between the Army Black Knights and the Temple Owls. These two teams have not faced each other since 2017, as Army only joined the American Athletic Conference this season. Army enters this game on the heels of an impressive 37-14 home victory over Rice, easily covering the 7.5-point spread as favorites. On the other hand, Temple is coming off their first win of the season, a 45-29 triumph over Utah State in Philadelphia, where they exceeded expectations and covered the spread as 6.5-point favorites. Army has enjoyed a perfect 3-0 start to the season with wins against Lehigh, Florida Atlantic, and Rice. This strong beginning has been a positive sign for the Black Knights, now in their 11th season under head coach Jeff Monken. While Monken has seen a fair amount of success during his tenure, Army has not made a bowl appearance since 2021. A win here would bring them closer to securing a bowl berth. Meanwhile, Temple has struggled this season, currently sitting at 1-3 with losses to Oklahoma, Navy, and Coastal Carolina. Despite their tough start, they found some redemption last week with a home win against Utah State. This season marks the 3rd year for head coach Stan Drayton, who has led the Owls to back-to-back 3-9 seasons. Temple has aspirations of competing for conference titles in the future, but for now, they'd settle for a bowl game, a feat they haven't achieved since 2019. This matchup provides Temple with an opportunity to turn their season around and build on the momentum they gained from last week's victory. Army has exceeded expectations with their 3-0 start, particularly given that their preseason win total was projected at 5.5. The Black Knights have leaned heavily on their dominant rushing offense to achieve their success. They are averaging 34 points per game and putting up an impressive 429 total yards per contest, with 356 of those coming on the ground. Army boasts the 2nd best rushing offense in the nation, which has been a hallmark of their team since 2016, when they consistently ranked in the top 10 for rushing yards. However, despite their potent ground game, Army has struggled to translate this into consistent wins, having recorded only one season with more than 6 victories in the past 4 years. While their defense has posted solid numbers, the quality of their opponents has been questionable, which is the case again this week. Temple's offense has averaged just 332 yards and 19.8 points per game this season. Although Temple has faced stronger competition, they haven't delivered many standout performances. The Owls are just 2-8 straight up and 4-6 against the spread in their last 10 games. While Army hasn't faced any particularly strong opponents so far, Temple doesn't exactly qualify as one either. Army enters this game with a 3-0 record straight up and against the spread, boasting an average margin of victory of 25 points, which is significantly higher than the current spread for this matchup. Additionally, Army is 7-3 straight up and 6-4 against the spread in their last 10 games. Army relies on their punishing triple option offense to wear down opponents, while Temple secured their first victory with a high-flying passing attack, including a 91-yard touchdown pass and 4 other passing touchdowns. This game will be a battle of contrasting styles, and the team that can control the line of scrimmage will likely come out on top. Temple's run defense has been porous, giving up 220 rushing yards to Oklahoma and 297 rushing yards to Navy. This bodes poorly for them against Army's relentless ground game. Army is averaging an astonishing 356 rushing yards per game and is well coached, employing multiple offensive looks to keep defenses guessing. Quarterback Bryson Daly has been a key component of their success, rushing for 340 yards over the first 3 games. Army's closest contest thus far was a 17-point road win against against Florida Atlantic, and Temple appears to be overmatched in this one. Temple's rushing attack was virtually non-existent against Navy, producing just 35 rushing yards. They will need to lean heavily on their passing game, but Army's secondary has been stout, averaging more than 1 interception per game. Temple can't rely on long passing plays and deep field goals to bail them out every week, and that certainly won't be the case here. Army enters this game looking to remain undefeated, having dominated their first 3 matchups of the season. The Black Knights have controlled the tempo in each contest, thanks to their powerful rushing attack and stout defense. Temple, meanwhile, is coming off their first win of the season against Utah State and will have the advantage of playing at home. Earlier this season, the Owls faced Navy, a team with a similar offensive style to Army, and were soundly defeated by a score of 38-11. Temple's defense has shown little ability to stop the run, and I don't see them getting many stops in this game. On the other side of the ball, Army's defense has been rock solid, making it tough to see Temple putting together a consistent offensive effort. While it may seem risky to back Army with a large point spread, given their ground and pound style of play, they are up against a soft Temple run defense that has struggled to stop anyone. Army, a service academy known for its discipline, should also benefit from committing fewer penalties in this matchup. Temple has relied heavily on their passing attack this season, but Army's secondary has been formidable, forcing quarterbacks into mistakes. Temple's quarterback Evan Simon has been prone to forcing throws, which could lead to critical turnovers in this game. Therefore, the Army Black Knights to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Temple's run defense will likely struggle to contain Army's triple option offense in this contest. While a run-heavy offense doesn't always scream take the over, Army operates at a fast pace, quickly getting to the line of scrimmage and giving their offense multiple options on each play. This forces defenses to make quick decisions, often leading to mistakes. Temple allowed Oklahoma to rush for 220 yards and Navy for 297, and they simply don't have the size or strength up front to counter Army's ground game. Army is coming off a 37-point performance against Rice, and they should continue to rack up points. This will likely force Temple into a catch-up mode, relying on their passing game. Simon, who threw 5 touchdown passes in his last game, is expected to get the start, and Temple will likely air it out since running on Army will be tough. This should result in either quick scoring drives or quick 3-and-outs, giving the ball back to Army. Given the relatively low point total for this game and the fact that both teams combined to score 82 points last week, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.